Yo, 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 everybody! It is your boy here, Train Lover 16, and today I am going to be doing my personal review on the Galactica roller coaster at Alton Towers. So, let's get right into this review. So this roller coaster was the very first proper flying roller coaster ever to be built. So that's one where you're in a face down flying position and you're travelling around the track like that. And oh boy, it is an outstanding sensation. It is a really... This ride is just out of this world amazing. Dare I say, it might even be better than the big one. I did tell you all that I'd be going to Alton Towers again this year, and this time I didn't just ride Galactica once like I did last time, I rode it 3 times in a row. Well, not in a row, but I rode it 3 times during my visit, and it was so great. I loved every single bit of it. So yes, you guys, Galactica is still my favourite roller coaster of all time. The big one is my second favourite. So yeah, let's get right into the history of this ride. So, it opened in 2002 as the first flying roller coaster to be built by B&M. It stands 65 feet high, well no, 66 feet high, and it has a drop of 76 feet, and reaches a top speed of 47 miles an hour. Yeah, pretty decent stats. But roller coasters don't have to be tall or fast to be amazing. This one is one of those roller coasters. It's not that tall, it's not really that fast, but it is still an amazing, enjoyable ride. Some people might consider this ride to be, like, really dull and boring compared to some of the other flying coasters that B&M has built since then. But you have to remember that this was B&M's first flying coaster. This is the first one B&M built. And they wanted to give it a slow, gradual flight sensation. Which is why the original name of this ride was Air. But then, in 2016, they changed it to Galactica and added VR headsets, which was a terrible decision in my opinion. But in 2019, they removed the headsets and now the ride is basically Air again. But I think it was a good decision to remove the headsets, because even though I didn't get a chance to ride with the headsets, it really does not add to the ride experience. It just completely ruins the ride experience, actually. So yeah, there was loads of technical difficulties with this ride when it first opened. They wanted to get it open for 1998, but due to the amount of technical difficulties they were having, they couldn't, so they had to delay it until 2002. Yeah. Because of all the technical problems, they had to delay it until 2002. But in that time, they were able to perfect the ride experience, and like I say, it's an amazing ride. So, the ride layout. You start by pulling down your restraints, and the leg bars come up behind you to properly secure you. Then the restraint locks into place, and then you're tilted backwards into your flying position, face down. And then you go through an unthemed tunnel, you dispatch and go through an unthemed tunnel, which was originally going to be themed, but they didn't get, because of all the money they were spending on developing the ride, they didn't have enough money left over to develop the actual theme of the ride, so they had to leave it as a concrete box, which not a lot of enthusiasts like. But anyway, moving on. So then you go through the tunnel and engage with the 66-foot lift hill, which takes you right up to the top, and then you go down the drop. The 76-foot drop. It is an unbelievable drop, that. It really kicks off that flight sensation, and it's just such a great roller coaster in general, this is. So then after the drop, you pull up and go into a fly-to-lie element, followed by a lie-to-fly, which places you on your back for a few seconds. And then up, and this is where the flying sensation really kicks in. This is where you really start flying around the track. And oh my goodness, I just can't get over how absolutely incredible this ride is. Definitely a must if you come here to Alton Towers. So then after the fly-to-lie and lie-to-fly, you go around, bank all the way around, then you go through an inline twist, and you drop round, go along a bit, and then go through one more huge turnaround, and then you bank round and into the brakes. All of that is done in 54 seconds of ride time. And for me, you probably already know this, but this is by far the best roller coaster in the entire park. You definitely should do it if you ever come to Alton Towers. It's better than the big one. It's so great, and it's better than any other roller coaster I have ever ridden in my life. So yeah, this roller coaster gets a 10 out of 10 from me. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Please like it, comment on it, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to me, Train Lover 16, if you haven't already. See you all soon. Goodbye, everyone.